she's coming into the home stretch. She's only got a couple blocks to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to get her. But she's looking
behind her.
She's looking back. So we'll see.
Incredible race. Carrie Ellwood comes here, trains in Boulder, Colorado. Again, won the USATF Cross Country Championship in Lubbock, Texas, her first national championship. And now she's got a chance at a second here at 25K. Great story. Was a first-grade teacher. Decided to stop doing that so she could train full-time. She's looking back. She wants this. She wants this back.
She's going for it.
82 minutes and 10 seconds into this race, and she is still running like it just started.
She's going to do it. What a great decision to give up teaching and go back to running, because wasn't it, 1:22:21.
Yeah, and you can see Casey now as she crosses the finish line. Casey is on that home stretch.
He got so close. And in fact, assuming all things have gone this way, if they had started how they were supposed to, the women were only supposed to have a 9-minute 45-second lead this race. They ended up with a 10.5-minute lead.
Casey wins that. So Casey Klinger crosses the finish line. So Casey Klinger, your men's 25K champion here at the Amway River Bank Run. Carrie Ellwood, the women's champion.
Almost a minute under the American record.
Whoa.
1:12. That's what I had him at, 1:12:13.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
All right, well, we'll see how this plays out.
If you missed earlier, there's some... We're trying to figure out what's going to happen with the American record because the men didn't exactly follow the course. They still did the same distance, but they were on the 10K side of the course earlier, so there's questions if this will count as an American record.
Boy, Joe Klecker found it again. He finished second. Hillary Bohr just crossed the finish line third.
And again, all of them would have been under American record time. All three of them.
That's
just fabulous run. Just, I mean, it's just hard to imagine how fast they're running out there. Yeah, and then still not catching the women.
Right, right. He certainly was after it.
Do you think there's going to be any debate about, because the women were only supposed to have a 9:45 lead, will they just go with what happened in terms of the race within a race, or will they have to adjust?
I'm not sure. Maybe they'll give them each a bonus for having a great day. Who knows at this point, you know? And I think right now, if Casey Klinger, I'm just excited about how well I ran today. $2,500 isn't going to make or break him. It's, you know, he's...
That's how much they put into this race today.
That's the guy who was leading for most of the race, and Casey was running behind, kind of drafting a bit.
So that's Joe Klecker and Hillary Bohr. We just saw Cassie Parker finish third, Megan Haas finished second in the women's race. Just great efforts by so many incredible runners today. You know, we lost the American record holder in this race, and he gets beat by a full minute.
That's Zuhair Talbi, who's a 2:06 marathoner, and wasn't even in sight. I mean, that's how fast those first three guys were going. You know, you couldn't ask for a better competitive day than that. I just hope some technicality doesn't mess with that. It would not be a fair thing.
Carrie Ellwood is standing by. We have her just past the finish line, waiting to chat with us. Carrie, congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
So you were in the lead for most of that race. How difficult is that to not have a pack pushing you, because you still ran so fast?
Yeah, it's always helpful to have a pack to kind of like zone out and just kind of hang with them and have them push you. But yeah, I mean, I knew that it was going to be a small group up front, and I kind of just took the lead at 15K and yeah, went with it.
Was your half marathon split almost your PR today?
Almost, yeah. I think it was like 20 seconds off.
Yeah, I mean, you were flying.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a super fun course. I really enjoyed it.
You know, what do you like about the course? What made it fun?
It was really just really beautiful, to be perfectly honest. Like running by, I think it's the Grand River and under the trees was great. There were some patches of amazing crowd support. And yeah, ending in the city is always really fun.
At what point did you start thinking about, I wonder if one of the men is going to catch me? Because we didn't really see you looking behind you until almost the very end.
Yeah, some spectator in the last half a mile said, "You've got 200 yards on the men." And I was like, oh my God, I need to keep the women's streak alive. I need to beat them.
And you did.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
Next, I'm doing my hometown race, which is Boulder in a couple weeks. And then I'm doing a marathon this summer.
This summer?
Yeah, in Australia, so it'll be winter there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, good luck and congratulations.
you.
What a great run today.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Carrie, I know you kind of put aside teaching to train full-time on racing. How much does this help, like, solidify that that was a great decision?
Stopping teaching for this year, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it totally solidified it. I think I was kind of at the point of, like, I've never gone all in on running, and now's the time to do it. So, yeah, it paid off.
So what's the biggest goal you've got ahead of you? Are you looking at LA in 2028?
Yeah, absolutely. LA and the marathon.
All right.
Well, good luck in Australia this summer.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And we hope to see you back defending next year.
Yeah, I will be.
All right.
Thanks.
What a great race.
Oh,
Carrie Ellwood, the women's winner, she just crushed it out there.
Different situation for the men.
Yeah.
Because Carrie was leading for the whole second half of that race. But for the men, we had a few little change-ups and then a big shuffle. It's
really been a switch because usually it's the women that stay competitive later and later in the race, and one of the guys breaks away. It was a reversal this year, which was fun to watch. Really fun to watch. Well, it's nice, you know, hearing her talk about the race and the course, and they always want to come back, you know. And I think there's something about the people, the organizers, the course, everything about this race. People want to come back. And Dathan made a comment to me yesterday. He goes, "You guys don't realize what a great job you do here, you know, between the press conference and all those little things that a lot of other races don't take the time to do." You know, so congrats to the race organizers.
And congrats to Casey Klinger. He joins us now. Casey, how fun was that, going side by side with Joe Klecker and Hillary Bohr all day?
Man, it was a blast, man. This is the first race I've done over 10K, and so I was just trying to stick with those awesome runners and just enjoy it and soak it up.
I know when we talked yesterday, you said this is going to be like a half marathon with 2 or 3 more miles of pain. What were the legs feeling like down the stretch there when you finally broke away?
It was exactly that. Felt like a hard half with an extra couple minutes at the end there of some pain, but I was feeling surprisingly good and good enough to make a move with about 1.5 miles till the finish. And I just started thinking back to my workouts and, you know, having that confidence that, you know, I could finish up a hard run like that.
You were sitting there third most of the race. Were you letting those guys do most of the work?
I was just trying to hang on, man. They're such good runners, and they're really pushing the pace. And so, knowing that it was kind of unknown territory for me, I just decided to follow the leaders, follow the masters, and just enjoy the ride, and then try to make a move as late as possible.
Was that any of the advice that your coach at iStone may have given you, to just be patient and wait for the second half?
Yeah, that was kind of the guidance that Coach iStone gave me, was to, you know, just stay attached, stay as relaxed as possible, and then if I'm going to make a move, do it in the last 5K.
All right, so we know you just won this race. It looks like you shattered the American record, but we know there might be something going on. Have you heard about any potential issue with the American record because of a spot on the course that the lead pack may have missed?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
Supposedly off of it, you know what? They'll sort it all out. You ran just one of the best races I've ever seen. It's certainly the best race ever run here. I think you were 1:12:13, somewhere around in that range. that would have broken the American record by almost a minute. That's incredible. You guys up at BYU got it rolling right now.
Thank you.
Casey, I know when we talked yesterday, you said this was kind of a transition period, or at least you're looking ahead to maybe moving into the marathon. How much does a race like this help you, your confidence as you go to bigger distances?
Yeah, it gets me really excited to continue going up in distance. But I also know that the marathon is another 10 miles, and a lot can change in that last 10 miles. So I'm just going to stay hungry and keep working, and hopefully it can be a smooth transition.
Do you think that you'll stay moving up, or do you think you'll focus on the 10K for the Olympics in 28?
I think that the roads are in my future, but it's going to be a decision I'll make between me and my coach, and we'll decide what's best for me.
Well, your future looks bright.
I know you said yesterday information is power. Greg Meyer is with us. How much do you reach out to people like Greg, or somebody who's had great success, like winning a Boston Marathon?
It's Ed.
And Ed Eystone, your
It's Ed.
coach. How much information do you try and get before you make a big decision on which race, like, to go for in LA?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super fortunate, super blessed to have an amazing coach who has done all of it before. He's a national champion, he's an Olympian, and I get a lot of guidance from Coach Eystone, as well as my training partners, Connor Mantz, Clayton Young, Jared Ward. This past few weeks, I've really been picking their brains, and they've been super gracious and willing to share their wisdom with me, and just super grateful to them for their help in my preparation.
Did seeing Carrie Ellwood ahead of you help you push a little harder there right at the end?
To be honest, I didn't even realize she was up there.
Okay. She knew you were behind her.
All I knew is that Hillary and Joe were behind me, and I was just making sure they couldn't close the gap.
When you put the hammer down, you put it down pretty hard.
I did. I was just thinking back to my workouts and what I would do the last mile and a half of workout, and I just tried to, summon that my mentality and go for it.
Well, you beat some pretty good guys.
Yeah, congratulations. Great race, Casey. Hope to see you back here next year to defend. It was sure fun to watch you run today.
Thank you.
So how about that? Two champions today, Casey Klinger and Carrie Ellwood.
It would be wonderful if we could find the USA track and field official off that lead truck to get some opinion as to what is actually happening, because I think he was a deer in the headlights when we said there's a possible infraction out there. You wouldn't have heard about that. So I'm curious as to how that'll play out.
Do you know anybody who can get us in touch?
Well,
if you need to step off and make a phone call, that's fine. We'd love to get an answer on that.
I will try.
Everyone's getting their medals as they cross the finish line here. We see these guys and gals in the front of the elites working so hard, and they're needing that recovery once they cross the finish line. But for everybody who does the 25K, this is a huge accomplishment, regardless of how fast you're running. And like you said, Greg, everybody, if you're out there running, it doesn't matter what pace you're at, you're a runner. And this is a major accomplishment.
Okay, I just got this latest update on it. They say that they are within the 25-meter buffer that they put into all courses, so the record will stand.
All right.
That's good news.
That's great news.
Is doggone
so we
good
have
news.
a new American record.
We do have a new American record. Yes, just incredible. I'm
not
so
even
happy
by a
for
little
him.
bit.
Yeah.
No, because he deserves that. That was a heck of a race.
And as you pointed out, all three of the top men finishers actually
crushed it.
Yeah.
Crushed it. Yeah. And again, they should all be taking Joe out for a beverage and say, Joe, thanks for pushing that pace for 12 miles, because he really did a lot of the work.